Hey, it's Henry. It's Henry with the divers. Folks, hang on, gotta go grab a key. Good morning, how's it going?
Hey there, Henry.
Good to see ya.
How you doing?
Oh man, I'm looking forward to this. It's a beautiful day out.
It might end up being a little bit busy, like you said.
Yeah, I you know, this is Vancouver, right? As soon as you get a little sun, it's like, everybody, let's go.
Totally.
All right, so folks, here we are at Rice Lake. Hello. And this is a Metro Vancouver governed area. Rice Lake is a popular fishing area. It's a cool little place actually, but there's lots of fishing garbage underneath the dock. It's not a big area, and this is probably one of my favorite sites to clean, not because of garbage, but because it's so close to my house. Like, my house is like literally like right there. So let's get down there and have a look. All right, so how this works is that they give me the key to the gate that I need to cross or access, and let me show you guys. So this is a little embarrassing, but last week I went out to Abbotsford to a lake called Albert Dyke Lake, or Albert Dick Lake, however you pronounce it, and went out there, obviously filmed the whole thing, and I changed cameras. I bought a new vlogging camera. I was using a Canon M6, and this is the camera that I'm filming on right now is a Sony ZV-1. It's kind of like the first generation of the vlogging specific camera. Like, it's built around vlogging. So in the midst of trying to figure out how to download file, which is quite different from the Sony, I was formatting cards, and I formatted the SD card with all the footage, above water footage from Albert Dyke Lake. So that was very embarrassing for me. So however, I did actually use my cell phone to capture a tiny bit of footage for TikTok. So it's just a few seconds of the garbage that I picked up, and it was and of course the underwater garbage. I had my GoPro usually on my head, and what I did is I put my GoPro on my helmet as usual, and I pressed record, and it says no SIM card. As it turned out, what happened was when I pushed the SIM card back into the GoPro from downloading all the footage from the previous dive, I did not push the SIM card all the way back in, so it was not sitting correct. So I'm already in my dry suit, I'm already in the water, and I wasn't about to get out of the water. And of course I didn't know that, I just thought I didn't put the SIM card in, so I have no underwater footage and no above water footage. That sucks. Here's the gate. So I gotta unlock that, cross the Seymour Demonstration Forest Road, and then Rice Lake's on the other side. I really appreciate Metro Vancouver for allowing me access to come and do this, because otherwise trying to hoof all this dive gear into this lake would be quite a pain in the butt. It was really unfortunate that I lost all that underwater, or didn't get any of the underwater footage, because I found a 10x10 pop-up tent that had blown into the water from the wakeboarding side of Albert Dyke Lake, and an entire 10x10 pop-up tent, including the roof structure part of it, the roof fabric. So that was, and so when I lifted it off the bottom, this giant, just an absolute massive chunk of silt cloud that was just absolutely stunning to see. And of course I did not capture that on video. Really unfortunate. That would have been super cool to show you guys. All right, Rice Lake. Look at that. Isn't that just pretty? Nobody out here right now, which is good, because usually this is full of fishermen. So basically what I'm going to do here is I am just going to dive underneath this dock. So not a big dive area. Usually there's just fishing garbage. We found some beer cans sitting in that one spot, probably 6 beer cans in one spot. So obviously some guy was fishing and just drank his Budweiser and just threw all 6 cans into that corner. So that was one year. But usually nothing big. This is not a known party spot because the ranger station is very, very close. It's just over there. There's a lovely trail that goes around the entire lake, probably like a kilometer or so. So really nice and flat, a very lovely walk. No dogs allowed, no bikes, no dogs. All right, I'm gonna get ready here. Take you guys for a dive. And I actually have footage this time. Well, I've got my suit on. I'm actually wearing my neoprene suit today, and the neoprene suit, if you recall from a previous video, has a back zip. So Luke, the Metro Vancouver park ranger guy, had to come over and help me get into the suit. Now, Metro Vancouver has a set of protocol for contaminants entering freshwater, which means that there's an entire set of protocol for washing the suit, and it requires chemicals that actually would essentially destroy the suit. So what I have to do is I have to use gear that's been sitting out of the water for 2 weeks, and it's been bone dry, so that if there's any kind of invasive species that could be travel from one freshwater source to another freshwater source, that we have an opportunity for that to dry out completely and preferably die. So this suit has been sitting in storage for quite a few months, bone dry, so there is highly unlikely for anything to be on it. So usually I wear my shell suit, which is a self-entry, which I can get in by myself, get in and out. But in this case here, I gotta actually get the ranger to come over and help me to get in and out of the suit. All right, time to get in the water. Oh, that was a cold dive. About 40 minutes. I actually couldn't quite hear the GoPro, and I thought I had it on, but I didn't. So I didn't actually get all the footage of me grabbing the garbage itself, but I did get some little bit of underwater footage, just to kind of show you the ambient lighting that I got to work with and all that. But here's the garbage that I got out. So here is not very much, as to be expected. This is not a party spot, but the things of interest is a couple of these magnets. I guess somebody was trying to magnet fish for treasure. The magnets were wedged underneath a couple of rocks, and they got us stuck, and then they had to cut the line. So free magnets for me. Anyway, I'm super cold. I'm just gonna change, get out of this dry suit, and then I'll wade this and I'll get back to you. Garbage from all over the place, and this is. There's those magnets. That's fun. We'll keep that. Hi there.
Hi.
A couple of looks like kiddie fishing rods that people dropped.
These are what you're finding from down under?
That's right.
Oh.
A couple pairs of
Maybe I know
sunglasses.
something.
Did you lose a credit card?
I have no idea.
I wished. Oh, yeah.
We're trying to figure out why somebody would drop a whisk into the lake.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Well, guys, that was a successful dive. Lots of fun. I'm gonna go and drop the garbage off at the ranger station, return the key, and gonna go grab some lunch. All right, thanks so much for the Patreon members for supporting my channel. Thanks for everybody else for watching and following along my journey. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys. Oh, my face is frozen again.